Dünyanın bir numaralı köpek şampuanı, Head & Shoulders 2014 FIBA Kadınlar Dünya Şampiyonası resmi sponsoru. Kazanmak kafada başlar.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Ankara Stadium here in Ankara, Turkey. This is Game 3 of Day 1 in the Women's World Championship, brought to you by FIBA. We see two teams going head-to-head here, both in Europe, a big European matchup. The runners-up to the European Championships a year ago, France, versus the bronze medalist, Turkey. And as you can tell and see from the arena here, the locals have turned out to watch the home side play their very first game of the tournament. If you look along that list, 5 teams qualify from Europe: Belarus, Czech Republic, France, Serbia and Spain. And these two teams in this Group B matchup going head-to-head here. We'll get the player introductions first of all onto the floor, but there's your lineup as far as today is concerned. Canada already beaten Mozambique by 15. Spain blew out the second half of Japan's game. Turkey and France, a 7 o'clock local time game. And we will finish off with Brazil versus the Czech Republic. Alongside me is the venerable Mark Clark, ex-England head coach and GB head coach of the women's division. Mark, where do you see this one going?
Well, it's to use a political phrase much used at the moment, too close to call. But in the last 2 Eurobaskets, these teams have played crucial games between each other, and they're 1-1 in those results. Turkey making the final in Poland, and then obviously France coming up one point short against Spain in the final in France. Both these teams have aspirations to go really deep in the competition. Both these teams are deep. Both these teams have had to overcome some challenges in preparation. And for Turkey, it was who they were going to pick, because over the last few years, Juanita Hollingsworth has been their naturalised player on the inside. Big decision to go with Lara Sanders. France having to deal without Eni and Mayhem, and having to deal with the retirements of Emmeline and Dong, and put themselves in a position now where they have to make some changes. And they've made some. The other change for them, and the big challenge with Barry Garnet taking the head coach's role from the assistant's role, taking over from Coach Collet. So a lot of changes, but one thing still remains is that these two quality teams, both aspirations to go deep in the competition, both play great defense, both have size. This could go either way. But I got a sneaky feeling here that Turkey in front of the home crowd, opening night, could really, really, really go with the emotion and get the win.
And that's what everybody's turned up to see, I think, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, obviously, there's a lot of people around me who like I said that.
Yeah. Timing. A few French supporters in the gym tonight, but mostly 95% are Turkish fans, and it's the Turkish team that will walk onto the floor now. They're stacked in guards. Probably their weakness might be their inside play, where it's just not as mobile. Hence the acquisition of Lara Sanders. Plays the ball a bit further north and west of here in Kayseri.
Tim, it's all about the Turkish guards. They control tempo, they control emotion, and they just control a whole game. It's going to be a great matchup with them and Dumert.
Well, the players on the floor for both teams will get the national anthems with that of Marseillaise from France first of all, and then the national anthem of Turkey, and then we'll be very, very close to game time.
Please stand for the national anthems. First, the national anthem of France. Fransa Ulusal Marşı.
You were here 2 years ago for the qualifying tournament. I was here 4 years ago for the World Cup for men. There's never a better atmosphere when the home fans start singing the national anthem, is there?
Absolutely not.
Here in Turkey.
Absolutely not, Mick. It's one of those things that does make the hair on the back of your neck stand up, because you know how much it means to not only the players, but every one of these thousands of fans in the facility.
There's no doubt about it. And we're going to rock and roll for 3 minutes with some music. The last warm-up for these players, last few shots. This is their opening game. We talked about the play pre-tournament nerves. They'll shake it off in the first 3 or 4 minutes. Our referees tonight interrupted well there, Mark. Amy Bonner from the USA, Fernando Sampietro from Argentina. And then just giving the name out, the lady from Lithuania, Tomas Jasevičius. Well, what about nerves here, Mark?
Well, you know,
home side nerves have got to be quite.
It's one of those things, isn't it, Mick? You know, home team, lot of power and passion, and they're going to have to face this French lineup that still has that great balance now. A lot of these players have had a lot of experience. A lot of them won the gold medal in Eurobasket in 2009. Medaled last year at home, and Celine Dumert, after a year in the WNBA, and a year in Bourges again when they made the final 8, is just one of the best point guards in world basketball. And with Sandrine Gruder, they have one of the best inside talents in world basketball. Cha Chung-Hong, as we said during Eurobasket last year, is probably, for me, the player that could really make the difference with his French team. Athleticism at the 3 spot.
Well, there's your Turkish team, Mark, and again, you talk about players that have been around the block a few times. This team has been together for a long time.
And you've got to give the first thing to mention is the job that Coach Yudazoglu has done in growing this program, not just growing a team, but growing a program. Tremendous performance where they went into the Eurobasket to get the silver medal from nowhere, really. And it's all about their guards. Ilse Alben, who led her club to the EuroLeague Championship, and her partnership with Vidali in the backcourt is just something to behold. Yilmaz still is the emotion of this lineup in terms of points. And it's just matchups all over the floor. And I think you made the point. Are they going to be able to control Sandrine Gruder? Because if they can't, Gruder wins the game basically for France. If they can really put her under pressure, they're going to be okay. But that guard matchup is just a drool over. Celine Dumerc has been one of the best point guards in world basketball for the last few years. And Ilse Alben, with her performances in the Women's EuroLeague last year, just stamped herself as one of the best guards in the European game. That's just a mouth-watering matchup.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Ilse Alben has her talents and her skills, but for me, Celine Dumerc is probably the very best European guard. I don't see anybody close to her in terms of intelligence. And Valérie Garnier will have a few nerves herself, I think, just taking over the realm of such a powerhouse in this French women's national team.
But have been at the top table in medal competition, etc., Olympic Games, at every level. And now she's got to carry that on, so the pressure will be felt by her at this point as well. But Mick, it's not a one-on-one matchup at the guard spot. Alben, Vidali and Palazoglu just combine so well that they are going to really go after Dumerc for the whole game. Classic matchups across there. Saunders has got to be has really got to carry a lot of load on the glass and keep Gruder in areas where Gruder can't really hurt Turkey. This game could go all the way deep into the 4th quarter. Just sit back and hold on to your hats and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think a big key is Laura Saunders and how she fits into this team. I know, at least with Hollingsworth, you knew exactly what her job was to fill the middle up, the 5 position. Saunders, I'm still not quite sure whether they'll play at the 4 or the 5. It can't be the 5 for sure, because they'll be seriously overmatched.
Yeah.
So the French will walk on to the floor and be greeted with a cacophony of boos and whistles, as the French will be in blue, the traditional red, white and blue, but mainly blue, and the Turks in white with the red trim.
Can France get out and run enough with Gomi and Cha Chung-Hong? If they can get out and run, and Dumerc gives them a little license to run in the open floor, they could be a real handful for Turkey. Turkey don't want to run up and down with this team. They're going to have to make this a half-court game, but unfortunately France feel comfortable in the half-court too.
Well, the lineup for France is Chachon, Katachichiga, Gomis, Dumerc.
Watch out for Gomi as well. She's just a live wire, offensively and defensively.
And Dumerc straight away getting angry with Emilie Gomis, not in the right place at the right time. She's going to the left hand. Here's Gomis, goes over the pick and roll all the way back to Gruder. Dumerc's first shot of the game and drills a 3.
That's a ballsy call. You know, run that. She knows where it's going to come back to. Feet set, knocks it down.
You know, I would never be worried if the opening shot of the game was a 3-pointer drained in, because that's not where France are going to win the game from the 3-point line. That's
absolutely
for sure. Vidali, first shot of the game, misses. Gets her own rebound and straight away gets it back to Yilmaz, and a big cheer around this gym, which won't be the first of the night, that's for sure. Boxall gets a start tonight. It's a bit of a surprise. Saunders up top, and here's Alben's first touch. Alben, very sprightly point guard. Vidali penetrates. Vidali fakes the pass and blows the layup. Use the backboard, cries around the arena.
Well, Mick, if you'd have told me Vidali would have taken the first 2 shots for Turkey, wouldn't believe you. Yeah, that's a testimony to the organisation and the prep that France have put in.
And Gomis misses the jump shot. Vidali ended up on the floor. She's picking herself up now. Coxal goes down into the lead. Albin's first three. Albin. And you can tell from the roar around this arena, that one went down.
That's the difference now between us and Albin. The last few years, like last year in particular, she wants to take that shot. In the past, more of a defensive player first, but she's really added that offensive dimension.
Chatuang, number 6 for France, is a big, tall power forward. Gomis corner, playing it straight to the side of the backboard first. It missed anyway. Oh, it's almost a packed house here, Mark.
Oh, it
it's incredible.
is. Man, there's not many seats, Mick, all the way around, all 2 tiers.
Oh, Sanders' first shot, little nerves, goes long on it. And the rebound, Emily goes Gomis. Here's Dumerc. Big kick out to Katachikiga.
Oh, that'll settle her nerves, won't it?
For Chachon, excuse me. Yeah, exactly right. Lead for France, 5-3. Good penetration from Dumerc. Created the space. Here's Vidali. Yilmaz the jump shot. Good box out from France, and Gruda ends up with it. Good pressure from Yilmaz to stop the fast break. Dumerc runs out of real estate. She said to the referee, I got fouled. I'd imagine she's probably not far wrong. Let's have a look at the replay. There's the replay of
get the three, look.
Dumerc's three. Got a very particular shooting style, and she's more a
little bit from the ear, Mick.
Shot put style, yeah. Whatever works, I would say.
Absolutely.
Vidali dancing around, met by Katachichiga. Vidali skip pass to Coxal, brings forward Chachon. Good box out from Gomis. There's Chachon. Greedy with a it's a good rebound too, and it'll be that lady herself, the darling of French basketball, Sandrine Gruda.
Well, Chen Yong's penetration is a great sign for France because she was aggressive, took it to the hole. The bad sign for Turkey is that Nevi Yilmaz just wanted to rebound it, didn't want to box out first. Got to keep Sandrine Gruda off the glass.
Big cheer as Sandrine Gruda. The first free throw, makes no mistake with the second. So early sparring's gone on in this game, and nobody's really asserted themselves too much, as you'd expect with 2 of these powerhouses from Europe. Albin now, to the guards for Turkey, just playing with the French defense. Albin penetrates, looks for Sanders. Great help from the French. Coxal unleashes a three. 1-point lead. We're tying it up for France.
Both teams defensively, credit both coaches. Organisationally, just in terms of where they're containing it, really putting a lot of pressure on the offense to make great plays.
Dumerc no looks away, and the referees have seen something I didn't see. Maybe a foul on Coxal, I'm guessing. Yeah,
just a reach, I think, as Dumerc just went to the far side of the ring. Get a look. Oh, we're going to get a look at Coxal's three. I'm like you, Mick, a little surprised she gets the start. There's the foul as Coxal came to help.
Well, she only averaged 1.7 points a game for Fenerbahce last year. This is Cansu Coxal.
For the last few programs, you know, Turkey have been very, very strong, but that 3 spot, Tazi Yevgen's filled it. She's a good shooter, but she doesn't sometimes shoot the ball enough. And they've really been looking for that 3 spot to give them the more balance to their offense. So Coxal can, if they've seen that, she's going to give it to them. That'll be a real asset to this team.
Just seen a few subs warming up for Turkey on that far side there. Esme Tonko looks like she might come in. Sanders will find a little gap here. Can't get her first points of the game. She's getting some good looks.
She has to finish that. She's not going to get that many open looks like that. She's got to finish it. And Shannon Young's just taking 1 or 2, far too many dribbles.
Did well to get on the floor, though. Great hustle. Dumerc, great at pass. Gruda finishes. And France came up with 2 there. And it looked like it should have been a turnover going down the other way. So Esme Tunklu will come in a minute to see that finish from Gruda.
I still think, Nick, that as we just saw with France, keep it a little bit more broken, a little bit more open, play over in transition, and I think they'll get more joy out of this Turkish defense.
Koksal down to Yilmaz in the low post. Yilmaz seen nothing of her yet. Koksal another three. This one goes long. Gruda plucks it out of the air ahead of Sanders. And Lara Sanders is having a work cut out right now, being any merit to the Turkish offense. Gümrük in, Gümrük out, and the foul will go against Yilmaz, I think.
Yep.
Number 11 for Turkey, yes indeed. Gümrük wants a substitution now. Gümrük's injured, Mark. He's on the elbow. She's taken a knock to the forearm. It's really probably just taken the numbness out of her arm. Let's see what happened here.
Yeah, we'll
Just winced, didn't she? The right arm.
I thought she got hit on the left arm, but
Yeah.
I'm sure that that's not the last we've seen of Celine Gümrük. Skrella's in the game and Lade's in the game.
Gomis. And there's Marielle Amant. They've got all sorts of subs in the game right now. Gomis, great hand penetration, can't get the drop. And Turkey off to the races. Tunklu is 9 in the game for Turkey. Is Albin. Albin just signed for in Russia at Dynamo Kursk next year. There's a foul being called. Albin's blown the little chippy. I think it's Marielle Amant with the foul here, number 12 for France. It is indeed. Marie Garnier.
Garnier's got to be happy with the start, Mick, because they're getting points, easy looks in transition, which is a key for France. But I think down the other way, Tunklu came into the game. Yilmaz needs a good open look to get herself going. They missed her in transition, and it's just so what Turkey they don't always like to take those early shots. Now Turkey into their rotation. Sanders sits down. Salas in the game. She's one of those real effort players that really helps. But Turkey got to settle down, and they've got to try and get the ball movement to get the open looks for players like Yilmaz. Without Gümrük in the game, it's an ideal opportunity to really push that point.
There's definitely pressure on this French team right now. Amant goes up, and the referees... No. I'm not sure there will be a foul here. Oh, there is.
I want to see it again because the whistle was late at best. Well, Slav really did try and push, but they've called it quite rightly on the catch of the pass. I don't think Yıldızoglu will agree with it anyway.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you why I don't agree with this, because in mind she would have said shoot first. It's only when she got contact she decided to pass the ball, and that shouldn't then mean sideline ball. It should be 2 shots.
Yeah, a bit of a mess all round. Referee's got the wrong player as well, but I think we're all ready to go now with Lade on the baseline.
Skrela, there's Lade. Skrela's wide open here. Doesn't want to take the shot. Down low is Drew. That's a tough-looking pass. And Marielle Amant scores her first 2 of the game with that little jump shot.
The French are very interchangeable around that 4 spot. Mayam's injured, so Handball's going to get a little bit more time. Chen Yong's going to play a little bit more 4, perhaps. They're very interchangeable around that spot, but they've gone with a quicker lineup to try and counter Turkey's quick lineup.
Good play, pump fake there from Gisel Albin. Got to drop it and does. I'll tell you what, this lineup here, Albin has to do a lot of work. The poor play from Lade throws the pass away to Tunklu. Here comes the help. Çağlar. Tunklu. Great pass. Çağlar layup. Got it. 2-point game. 4 points in a hurry there for Turkey have just raised a 6-point lead. Lade down to Gruda. Gruda makes a double team. There's the defensive play.
That's a travel, yeah. Yilmaz, credit Yilmaz. When you come in the double team, you have to come hard, and she came very hard. She's going to sit down after that play, and the thing that really did a great job is that the rotation. Zaziyevgin and Salah really did rotate hard, and so there was no easy pass Great defense, getting great organization. That's the way they're going to play. They executed it well.
Albin feeds Ivagin here, number 14. Albin looking for the pick and roll. Sanders goes away and comes back to pick and roll again. Albin looks, turns the corner. Albin throws it up. Arisal Albin becoming one of the best guards that Turkey have right now.
What a super second step. What a step.
I remember seeing her play 4 years ago, Mark. She's just a bundle of energy at this European level. That should be a foul. Marielle Amand has gotten the foul on the moving screen. France have lost their way a little here.
Timeout, France.
And indeed, yes, timeout for Valérie Garnier, head coach of France. She'll sit down and talk it all over. Turkey 12, France 12. Well, back live here, as ever, with the timeouts and quarter breaks. There's entertainment on the floor. As Valérie Garnier has seen a 12-6 lead erased to 12 apiece. It's not all doom and gloom for France, but they've got their top point guard back in the game. And that might be able to steady the ship for them.
Well, when Demert comes back into the game, everybody feels comfortable, so they can just run plays. They know they're going to get the ball where they need to get the ball. But she's not back yet, Mick, so she's still having treatment on the bench. They've still got Lade and Skrilla.
Yeah, she's got a dead arm. It's something that's taken a knock to that forearm. It's just taken the feeling out. Salignac's in the game for France. The commissioner there just like a pen being retrieved.
It's an interesting move here with Garnier putting Siak in the game with Gruder. They went a little while, went small, tried to match up small. Now they've gone like probably with their biggest lineup. Obviously, they can go bigger at the 3, but Salignac's athletic. Interesting to see how they deal with this, because there should be a real quickness advantage for Saunders in particular, and Salah.
A lot of movement in that French defense right now. Saunders might get a first 2. That was a foul, but not called. There was definite contact on the arm.
All the way down the forearm.
Salignac back to Anel Ladi, still in the game. Estrella, Salignac, Gruder, Estrella on the far side, and an defensive foul against Lara Sanders.
Well, Mick, we've seen 2 games already here at these 2014 Women's World Championships, and up until then, that's been called offensive. That's offensive. You can't wrap your hand and hug Sanders. Sanders' reaction was that she had been hooked. And again, the referee see the second action, not the first action.
So 2 free throws here for Pauline, for Elena Siak. 1989 born, she's 24 years of age.
She's a good free throw shooter, 70+%, but then again, maybe people should employ commentators to make those comments just before they shoot the free throw.
Is Esme Tunkleur gets a Sanders roll up in the air. No, more contact, maybe on the ball more this time. Out of the pack comes Anel Ladi. Salignac down to Gruder. There's the double team on Gruder. Great skip pass, down low to Siak. That's beautiful basketball. Yeah. That is outstanding ball.
That's what France do really, really, really well. They share it. Their angles are great.
Tunkleur unloads another 3. This time they'll get a foul. I think you'll find here Tunkleur has spread her legs out.
And I think Salignac slips a little bit on the closeout too, so...
What's the leg spread there? Well, maybe she got caught first.
Yeah.
3 shots here for Esmeralda Tunkleur, the Fenerbahce guard.
One of the best free throw shooters on this Turkish national team. Way into the 80%. Most of the tournaments she's played in.
She's only 5 for 5 in the EuroLeague last year. In the whole 17 games that she played. She's not a great...
She doesn't take a lot of shots, doesn't draw.
She's not a frequent flyer from the line, is she?
She's not a frequent flyer. That's a great way of putting it.
Doesn't rack up the air miles.
Nope. Siak adds something to this French lineup. They've had to replace Ndong, and she really gives them some size and some length.
Zone here for Turkey.
It's a nice call by the Turkish bench to put the zone in here. Not a lot of deep threat on the floor unless Skrilla gets going.
Mara Sanders collects that miss from Skrilla. Turkey off the fast break quickly. Tunkler's jump shot misses. Rebounded by Kapachiga. But she's dropped it out of bounds, much to her annoyance. And it will stay with Turkey.
Very un-Turkish like this. Down the floor, early three with not a lot of great rebound coverage.
We didn't think it was going to be a high score.
No.
Close to 30 points after 10 minutes. Here's Vidali. Did start the game. Chalar screens for Sanders. There could be a pick and roll somewhere here. Just about decide which side she wants to go. There's the handoff. That means Sanders might be momentarily open. Vidali tries to spin to the middle, goes up lefty and throws it away. 4.1 seconds left. Ivagin in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, Vidali made that very complicated, didn't she? Didn't quite need to.
Salignac. And that is the end of the quarter. Not quite quick enough. Siak had stepped on the baseline. And at the end of the first period, at 15-14, France lead. Two of the powerhouses of this tournament, head-to-head. And everybody's enjoying themselves.
Wow. Head-to-head, Nick, 15-14. Defense is the order of the day. If you take away the early shots in transition, we're struggling to get the double figures because the defense has been good. Look at those numbers for Turkey: 38, 29%. You know, 50 and 50 for France. You know, that it's not. Turkey only got the one extra offensive rebound. The assists for France are always going to be reasonable with that beautiful ball movement. The only reason Turkey is still in this is 4 French turnovers, and it's been that start we'd expect it to be. It's nothing. Both teams defensively so well organized. You saw examples of it with the double team with Yilmaz coming to double Gruder. That's the plan they're going to do there. They're really chasing people, making them put it on the floor. So it's going to be a real interesting chess match of a game. And both these teams know each other so well that they're asking teams to make great plays. That's the thing, that they extra passes, great plays. It's going to come down to how well a team executes.
Interesting to see how that double team on Sandrine Gruder comes in the low post, because the second time they showed it, she was ready for it. She got rid of the ball so quickly, and they ended up with a layup for Siak on the weak side. So, you know, maybe the first double team went to Turkey, the second double team went to France straight away.
And a lot of it, to me, comes down to who's the player coming to double team, because when Yilmaz comes to double team, it's a much bigger body you've got to throw the pass over.
But she won't come as quickly, perhaps.
Well, yeah, but she came really quickly when they got the turnover. Dumerc's back in the game. That's the most important news if you're a French fan.
Anyway, second quarter starts here. And Bissell Vidali, number 7 for Turkey, will start things off. Tunkler pops out, guarded closely by Salignac. And Dumerc will put pressure on Vidali. Ivagin on the far side. There's the double team. Well met there by Kapachiga. Time clock is running down on this one. Vidali will have to settle for something. Sanders might get her first 2. And a wonderful rebound by the very tall, leggy, rangy Siak. Dumerc in complete control as ever. Down low, Elena Siak can't go very far with that. Bahar Çağlar, good defense there from the Turkish number 15. Here's Çağlar there, and that long flowing blonde hair, steps into the lane, goes up lefty, misses, and little Celine Dumerc comes flurrying down to pick up a rebound.
That's what Siak does, but again, they talk about change your shot with that 197 height.
Second call. Not so often seen 3-second call.
especially that early in the offense.
I thought that rule had gone. Tough one. I mean, that's a statement right there to the French post players. You're not going to sit in that lane.
Well, let's hope that the consistency stays with it. That's the key on that one.
Again, sits down for Turkey. The replacement is Palazzolo on the far side, number 4. That's almost another turnover against Turkey. The French defense is having its toll here. Vidali penetrates, wraps it round to Sanders. Sanders opted against the shot, brings it back out. Vidali for 3. On the far side, Bahachala, great offensive rebound and the crossover to keep the ball alive. Palazzolo hands it straight back to Vidali, looks over to coach Yildizoğlu for the play. Vidali, great look to Chala, picked off by Salignac. Salignac's got a great rangy run, Mark, real athlete.
Oh, she is a real athlete, real asset for Boys in the EuroLeague defensively. She really does have decent threat as well from the three-point line. She can knock shots down.
Dumas picks up the dribble a little earlier than she wanted to. Salignac keeps it alive. And this offense is running south here. It's an offensive foul against Chachong, I think. No.
They called a hold.
That's against FIBA Palazzolo, number 4. She must have just tugged onto shoulders. Let's have a look, she was...
Well, the combination with Palazzolo and Vidali and a 3. That's the sort of normal. The 2 guards plus a 3, and the 3 has to be a contributor offensively, because these guards will work you out every possession. They just need that little scoring punch from the 3 spot.
3 from Dumas goes long. It's probably a good shot to take with a shotgun. Gets the rebound too. Dumas brings it out. Double crossover into the lane. Goes up in the air. Gruder in a bit of trouble here. Dumas corner. Gomis penetrates. Gomis in the air. Gruder's left with the shot. Counted.
Long too. Sandrine Gruder's really added that range to the shot.
It's a real awkward shot too.
Oh.
A lot of things going on that could go wrong. But she's worked on it. Post up from Yilmaz in the low post there. Gruder gets the right side eventually.
It's a tough matchup for Yilmaz. She's got to play her this far away from the hoop. They've got to give her the ball when she's open with her feet set.
Palazzolo looking down low. Nobody saw the shot clock. Running the numbers ticking down. And a turnover against the Turkish team as a team.
I mean, the French are having enough problems of their own trying to break down this Turkish defense, but the French have just locked up this Turkish offense at the moment. They've just locked it.
And for that reason, the crowd are non-effect right now as well. Gomis penetrates. Chachong, the jump shot, in and out. Gruder's well boxed down by Sanders. And here comes Vidali. Vidali over Yilmaz's screen. Yilmaz looks at the shot. Double pick and roll. Wonderful work from Turkey. This might leave Yilmaz open. Palazzolo instead turns the corner. They're going to run short on this shot clock too. Siak isolated at the top of the zone. Vidali got it. Vidali unleashes the weapon and awakens this crowd from their slumber as well.
But how hard did they have to work for it? The French accepted any mismatch. Deep on the shot clock, Vidali had to back herself. This is both teams, just tremendous defense.
Siak deep. Chachong goes up into the lane. Contact. Chachong should finish now. Does. And France, their athleticism. Look at the 3 bigs out there right now. Siak, Gruder, and Chachong. That's imposing. Cries of Tukier. Vidali to Palazzolo. Step out from Siak over the top of Vidali. Turnover against Turkey. They are suffering a few nerves here. Isel Album will come in. Here's Vidali's 3.
Well, France lose a little size with the substitution, but they bring in even more athleticism with Armand.
Well, Vidali's over on that far side in the corner as if she's got an injury. There'd be no other reason why she'd be walking around.
I think she's just trying to walk off the exertion, Mick.
Maybe you're right. Gomis, skip past to Gruder, down low. France working the numbers in the low post. Gruder the jump shot, short. Dumas goes after it, and Sanders beats it to it. Palazzolo now needs a big couple of minutes out of Palazzolo, the number 4 here for Turkey. He's not had a great start. Albin. Sanders a rub off for Dumerc. Coxal is down with the ball right here. Coxal looks down low to Yilmaz. Yilmaz again, a shot clock running down, and they will get it back. Oh, unlucky.
No, you've got to take the ball. She didn't really have control of that one-handed thing. Get two hands and run another 24.
Too risky, wasn't it? Usually sat and unlucky. It's more like, why?
2-3 zone with Turkey now.
Gruder the top. They can't afford to give it a jump shot. Oh, there's Gruder, excuse me. Gruder gets this one. Chachon, the assist. And Ceyhun Yıldızoğlu has seen enough, a scratch of the head. And he needs to talk it over with his assistant coaches.
Well, you cannot allow, against the 2-3 zone, the penetration there. You've got the three players in the 2-3 shape. Wide open, 14 feet from the bucket, Sandin and Gruder. You've just got to take care of your space in that zone much, much better. Easy look. There's not been hardly any easy looks for either team. And it's an aficionados of the game because of the defensive effort. France just do a marvelous job of scrambling out of any help. There's nothing easy for Turkey, any trip down the floor. And Sanders has got to find a way to contribute, because at the moment she's no factor offensively. She's been blocked once or twice. She had the chance for a little jump hook, decided to shoot it, gets blocked. Nerves maybe, but somehow that she needs to find a way to contribute, because at the moment the French athleticism, the rotation, the organization defensively is putting too much pressure on the perimeter. Yilmaz can't get open, and it's really a French-dominated defensive game, even though it's still only a 4-point margin.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. The guards need to get things going here. I think you're right, Mark. And Lara Sanders, I can forgive her the start she's had. It's her first major championship for the Turkish national team. And it will, maybe the second half is when she will come to life. University of North Carolina player too.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Albin to Coxal. Coxal's made a big three in the first period, guarded by Chachon. And the French seem to have the bit between their teeth defensively here. Albin trailed by Dumerc. Dumerc just caught on that screen. Albin into the lane. It's where they can't finish on that penetration in the lane. That's where they struggle. Another shot clock goes off. Sanders selects, and it's a turnover again.
And we've talked about the French team over the last few years with their athleticism and the options they have defensively. And maybe Valérie Garnier's gone out a little bit more aggressive with it, because you had Armand stepping out there and switching on to Albin, and they just took her out of any option she may have created off the screen. This is a great defensive demonstration by France at the moment.
Yeah, they'll have to sort some problems out right now. Chachon, it's very, very decent player for France. Gruder the rebound. Gruder can't finish here. Does. Oh. And Turkey in a little bit of trouble here, even though they only trail by 6.
Yeah, it's a 6 in a low-scoring game, though.
And my word for Turkey is they get penetration off the pick and roll out of these guards, Tunklur, Albin, and Vidani. They don't finish in the lane very well, though, if at all. Albin picks up the dribble early. Esme Tunklur here. Over the pick and roll again. This one had that same issue in the lane. Not coming up with anything.
But Mick, when they penetrate, there's a lot of French rotation and help. A penetration and a kick and an extra pass. They just got to keep moving off that first penetration. They're not getting any joy because they can't finish over the athlete.
Gruder goes deep onto the baseline and gets a travel. Just wonder whether it might be better for Turkey to go small. 3 guards plus maybe Çağlar, who can put the ball on the floor, and Yilmaz or Sanders. But right now, Turkey are trying to match up with the French height, and they're coming off second best. 3 minutes to play in this second period here. 6-point lead for the French in a very, very low-scoring game. Albin goes deep, goes right over the top of the basket.
Same thing again, though, Mick. When she penetrated, everybody stood still. French rotation, she really struggled to get the shot away. They've got to penetrate. They can penetrate again, maybe start earlier, get the penetration early so they can go again and then penetrate again. They're not really getting any joy out of that. They've got to penetrate kick.
Celine Dumerc looking to turn the corner on her left hand. Third three-pointer for her tonight. She made the very first one. That one misses. Albin catches and looks over her shoulder. It's a walk the ball up the floor time, as this one has got to stalemate. France have that important 6-point lead. Sanders back to Alban. Alban draws the defense forward. Alban flicks it up and again just blows the little chippy of a layup.
It's too much traffic in there. There's so much traffic in there.
Marielle Amand for an 18-footer two-pointer. And an 8-point lead has opened up now for the Les Bleus.
Well, they have a really nice feel to their offense as well as their defense is now sparking their offense. Real nice, excuse me, real nice rhythm on that.
Take it easy there, bro.
Yeah, excitement, excitement.
Alban, and it's just got down to a crawl for this Turkish team. They're going to have to come out with some momentum in the second half, that is for sure. Sanders well met there by Chachong, wide open. Kotsal misses. Sanders keeps it alive. She might score in a minute because she will get 2 free throws and a chance to break her duck and get her first tournament points.
See, Mick, like the last set, Mr. Alban didn't come off the first pick and roll until there were only 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Well, they haven't given her free throws either.
They're not going to get a second look. They're not going to get a second penetration against a closeout or a reaction or a scramble that the French are having to put on the floor if they can go a little earlier. So they just need to get going earlier. Try and get the French chasing them a little earlier.
Laura Sanders has got to watch out. And I was just about to say this, Mark. She was warned about a moving screen on the first play. And the second play, she's done exactly that. And this is a North Carolina player who fundamentally should be very sound, but that's her second foul of the game. It's a needless one, too. And Eladi in the game. Number 4 for France. She'll get a lot of pressure here. Good out that pressure to pass to Gruder. And Ladi wants it back again. Well, Alban knows full well Ladi's a little susceptible here. Gruder. Yilmaz too close to her. Chachong penetrates, goes right over the top. What a play! Sandrine Gruder, 10-point lead. Timeout for Yıldızoğlu. And is a deathly hush around this arena right now.
See, Mick, that's exactly the comparison that we can make right now, because during that offense, penetration from France, kick, penetration from France, shot, and because they've on that second penetration and the defense is really struggling to adjust, offensive rebound for Gruder. There's space to play. They're starting their set, even though Lade was under a lot of pressure, they still got into their stuff so much faster than Turkey. 12-3, and that's, again, France's offense is getting better and better as the game goes on. They've just kept Turkey, bronze medals from last year, home team to 3 in 9 minutes of basketball. That's just great defense, but Turkey have just got slower, more deliberate, more concerned, more worried. And don't forget, the only points they have is the Vidali 3.
Yeah, that's exactly
right. The only points they have is the Vidali 3 when she had a matchup against the 197 Siak after a number of switches.
12-3 this period right now. Yeah, it's an incredible turnaround from what was a very bright start. Got the crowd interested, got the crowd loud. I mean, we're looking at 5,000 people, 6,000 people here.
Oh, more, I'd say more, Mick. This place holds 10,000, yeah?
Oh, I'm way off then, aren't I?
I think you're up there around the 8,000-9,000 mark.
Vidali looking to get open on that wing. Back in the game, number 7 for Turkey. Probably their big floor leader, along with Isla Alban here, number 10. Yilmaz, they're playing around at the three-point line without any true penetration. Lara Sanders way off with that jump shot, and El Ladi picks up the rebound, and we're 45 seconds to go before the break. And France just pulling the strings right now. Young Siak is set to come in the game. Eladi is struggling right now and getting
He really is struggling.
Started. Here's Gomis. He's one of those street ball players. Good ball handling skills, Gomis. Ladi, the jump shot. That may settle it down. She made it. Doesn't make it. Alban, the rebound. 3-on-2 for Turkey. Vidali leaves the ball behind. And that's wonderful work from the French number 4 on the floor, where it gets down and dirty.
Well, Ladi just hit the deck there hard and really just showed, she is struggling. She's under a lot of pressure. No turnovers though, Mick. Whatever she has to do, she's got it down the floor. She understands her role here is to back Celine Dumerc up. She's doing it very, very well.
And you know what? If you give anything to a team, it's hard work and effort. You get on that floor when that ball's loose, and you get up, because she's caused the turnover with the jump ball.
Absolutely.
Arrow going to France. Here is Ladi. Foul from Albon from behind. That'll be 13th foul for Turkey. 4.9 seconds. Great foul. Timeout coming for Valerie Garnier. France will talk it over this last 4.9. There should be a foul coming here, but you've got to be very careful.
Yeah, how you do it, where you do it.
Because there might be a catch-and-shoot opportunity for France to maybe draw foul and...
well, I've seen it in the past week. I've seen them run nice little back screen stuff. They've got the athletes to just throw it up there and see if someone can catch it and go up. They've got the athletes to do that. And be interesting to see what decides to do. It's a 4.9, but Turkey have got a clutching at straws, so they need anything to get some momentum. A stop here, that'll do. Anything, that's a positive. If France run a play here and get a good look at a shot, the Turkey are going to trudge to that locker room. I don't know if they can see an answer. The answers are there. For me, they've just been taken completely out of anything they want to run by a very focused French team. And we saw them at practice, Mick. Everything the French did yesterday at practice had purpose. Every single thing they did had purpose. Everything they've done in this game has purpose.
And that was your contrast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Turkish training session, the French training session.
Yeah, Turkey had a more, should we say, relaxed before the game day session.
Last shot
still works.
Half coming here.
Oh, no.
Back door blocked by Sanders, and that will be half time.
Well, Sanders bailed him out, Mick. That was a layup wide open if she hadn't reacted.
Beautiful play here. Gomez went back door. Sanders met her at the basket. Said, I'll have a piece of that. Well, that is half time here. The Ankara Arena. Well, the Turkish team are receiving a warm round of applause from the 8,000 or 9,000 people that have gathered here. 27-17. France lead at the break at 44 points and a half. It's fairly dour stuff.
Well, look at those numbers, Mick. 19% from the inside. We've been saying in commentary the whole way through, they can't finish inside. Got to find another way to get there. Make an extra penetration, extra pass. 48% from France. It's reasonable. Rebounding-wise, it's France dominating because they're getting a lot of defensive rebounds because Turkey aren't scoring. Everything else is pretty level. At the end of the day, France are able to score enough. Turkey can't score against that French defense. 27-17. Turkey are one of the best teams in Europe. France's defense, credit Coach Garnier and her staff, really well prepared in terms of their defensive stuff. And in these highlights, I hope we don't just see the offense, because the French defense is phenomenal.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the first half. There's more to come the second half, and this is going to be a close battle, make no mistake about it. 12 or 13 minutes, we'll be back on air, and we'll bring you the second half of Turkey versus France. See you then. Welcome back, everyone. This is the Ankara Arena here in Ankara, Turkey. The World Championships for women, brought to you by FIBA, day one. And we're in game 3 of this two groups going on here in Ankara. There's other two groups going on in Istanbul. It's all fun and games here. Turkey, the home side, have come here and gathered 8,000 people ready for this game, and they find themselves trailing by 10 at the break. France have really spelled out a lesson how to play defense.
I would say that's as good as it gets defensively for any team. Their ball pressure has been excellent. Their ability to show away from the screen and the quickness of Gruda and Amar on the big spots. And then most impressively, their team rotation to take away the middle penetration, to rotate and challenge shots. And what Turkey have failed to do is to draw that defense and then hit the open player. So, it's just been a tremendous quarter of defensive basketball by both teams, but France has just been out of the top draw. You can see different types of defense. You won't see better than France just played in that second quarter. No,
they're very long, rangy players, and once you get into that blue area, you have to make your jump shots from outside to bring them in, bring them out a bit more. It's going to be a new, just to see whether Turkey changed their philosophy slightly in the second half. Something has to give. They have to up the tempo, that's for sure, number one. And number two, they've got to get some defensive rebounds and get France off the boards.
I just think that they have to start whatever they're running, whether they come out transition and run straight into a secondary option. They have to start whatever they're running sooner so they can get that extra penetration, so they can get the French having to chase them for one more phase of the play. Otherwise, everything's in front of France. They're going to challenge it, they're going to force it, and in the end, they're just dominating Turkey defensively. The other end of the, excuse me, it's not a problem the other end. They've kept France to 27 points. It's not that France have come down here and put on an offensive clinic. It's just been a defensive masterclass.
I'm just looking down to 15 for Turkey, Bahachala. Well, I think is a very, very good player. Probably a little undersized at the 4 position, probably should have been a 3. Would probably better use it at the 3, but her face as the Turkish team, maybe she feels like she should be starting. That's an element to this I'm trying to get to. Well,
they've made a change in terms of they're going to start Jesse Yevgen, and she can shoot the basketball. She can score deep in bunches. If she gets 2 or 3 threes, as you say, that might open up the middle. But they've got to work to get the open shot. Yilmaz has really led this team in so many aspects for the last few years. Only 2 shots and a half tells you everything you need to know about how France have prepared and executed their defense.
Well, third period starting. Ivergan in for Turkey a change, and also for France. Skrela is in for Chachong. There's give a bit more mobility for them. Tunklua misses.
Oh, go up.
Badali misses the first shot of the half, and Sanders rebounds, and cries of go up from my co-commentator.
When she had that, she'd have looked to the ring. She had a direct drive to the hoop, direct line.
I don't want any hints from the audience, please. Gruda, one-on-one here with Isel Albert. Didn't want to take her on. Sanders' first shot, no. And his first point, Gomis breaks out of the pack, and we got a 3-on-2 for France. The foul given up by Saïd. Again.
Says Yevgen is smart. Had to do it. Give one up for the team there, don't you? You're outnumbered.
That old phrase, give one up for the team. That was bouncing around British media last week, I think. High post, Gruda and Lara Sanders. It's like the Turkish team are quite happy to get after the French in terms of reaching for the ball. Badali here on the break after the missed shot from Gruda. Badali comes back on the pick and roll, picks it up early. Yilmaz has hopefully gone to the hoop. It went to Ivergan instead. Back to Badali.
With the lineups the way things are, picking and popping in Yilmaz now will get some joy if they just execute. There she is, they're too slow on the pass.
Inside, wonderful play. Every Yilmaz, I think that might be her first 2 of the game.
Definitely her first 2.
So, first blood has been drawn by Turkey this second half. It's a skip pass to Gomis. And now the crowd get involved. Gomis penetrates wide open. Katachikiga, a very beautiful play from France. And you know what? She had to make the jump shot, and it wasn't an easy one either.
But compare that to the way French have run their rotations. That pass had gone, someone had been flying with the ball as that pass was released to challenge that shot.
Well, I think the thing was France had overloaded one side. Saunders might score here at the foul against Dumerc. You know, Turkey have never done that, have they? Overloaded one side, and the pick and roll being wide open, the help has to come a lot further. Well, Lara Saunders, 56 of 64 in the EuroLeague season. Just gone by with Kayseri. I'm not guaranteeing, I'm going to guess he's going to close to making 2 out of 2 here.
Well, you always say, don't you, you struggle a little bit from the field. If you can get to the line, you know, stroke from the line, get some time in and some feel, that might get you going.
They have some big crowds at Kayseri. What's those games?
Oh, yeah.
Don't they? So she's not going to be faced by...
No. And to be fair, Saunders and Yilmaz scoring the first points of this period for Turkey is a great sign. You know, they've got to find those two, the ball, they've got to find ways that those two can contribute.
Here's Dumerc. Zone against Turkey.
Zone.
Yeah. Somebody's going to have to open up with a shot somewhere. Strela's just trawling on this baseline. Here she comes. Dumerc down to Gruda.
Yevgen's got to stay at home.
Dumerc for 3, misses, hits the front of the rim, and Eva getting the rebound, and the big cheer around this arena as they can sense perhaps Turkey have momentum. Yilmaz, great defense there from Gruda to get out and recover.
Yilmaz won't be able to beat Gruda on the dribble, so they've got to find ways to create a little space for it.
Albin turns the corner, Albin gets it to go, no, Saunders the shot. And all of a sudden, Lara Saunders' effect is becoming much more important. I think they need another rebounder in their fronts.
Well, they've gone with this small lineup. I'm one of those people that would always subscribe to if it's not broken, don't try and fix it. Shen Yong and the lineup that was big was very effective.
I wonder how long Marielle Amant will stay on the bench. She seems to be the obvious person to put in the 4 position. Goes 4 of 4 from the line.
Well, it's 6-0 start.
6-2.
6-2.
Yeah. Again, the zone for Turkey. Strela comes out, and they'll trail her down to the baseline. Dumerc. France are in a bit of trouble here. They're a bit of not quite figured this out very well. Great wraparound. Katachikiga goes long and missed it. Albin the rebound. Maybe a timeout for Garnier. Saunders now 1-on-1. Saunders goes up and scores. There is the timeout for Valerie Garnier. And France have been pegged back. It's now a 4-point game.
What's been the difference at the start of this third quarter? Yilmaz got a little look because she got it in a little space and had the chance to penetrate. And Saunders has been a bit more active. But the zone, Yevgen at the back of the zone is not getting drawn. You know, they're not giving out that corner they gave up early when they first went to the zone. And they're trying to play Gruda a little bit more one-on-one, but force her into the right areas at the back of that zone. And with this lineup they've gone with, they've changed it a little. Strela has to look to run that rover-type spot to catch and shoot. She has to run it with real purpose. At the moment, she's a little hesitant. And if she stays that way, this zone will really hurt France.
Oh, listen to the noise around this arena now. Gomis and Dumerc trying to solve the problem of that 2-3 zone. It's screwed up. Strela looks a little nervous out there, Gael Strela. Gomis. Siak's in the game for France. Strela's shot, back of the rim, and my word.
And this is almost like a role reversal, because then France are looking very like Turkey were, for different reasons, because it's a zone. But they're the team now not getting anything going offensively because they're really very passive.
There's hundreds of Turkish flags being handed out in the crowd. Badali off to the left, and the rebound from Siak. She might have fumbled it. No, she got it back again. Dumerc. Now this is where France have to make Turkey pay. Get in the open floor. Gomis, the jump shot. The deadly jump shot.
They are good when they run. When you take the reins off, break the brakes off, and just let them roll.
Right.
I just love. Dumerc is so good; she can make good decisions in that scenario.
There's the one. There's the pick and roll you wanted. Yilmaz, the jump shot. That was the isolation we didn't see the first half.
Well, once they've got Gruder going away from Yilmaz and guarding Saunders, that's a great option.
Gomis from that far side. Strela comes up high. Strela penetrates. Siak the jump shot, and Siak hits a jump shot. That's 5 for Elena Siak, the very young, tall Montpellier player. A bit of rhythm in the gym now. We're getting the band going, everything. Alban. We're going to go pick and roll the other way. I'm not sure why. Saunders.
Gruder's changed and guarded Yilmaz that time. Saunders has got to get open.
Good defense from Strela. Could have been a call either way. The referees let him play. There's Dumerc, Siak. Looking down low to Gruder. I'm not sure why nobody's come up and pick and roll. Dumerc goes in and travel. On the floor is Siak. That'll be French ball too. Arrows going to France.
Only 6 seconds on the possession. Now this is important when Turkey starts to get into their rotation now. They've really got to keep this momentum going. People coming in have really got to pick it up defensively and really should have been watching to see how this defense is being executed and really try and get in there and execute the same way. No one's chasing, they're not really being drawn now.
Esme Tunkler is replaced for Dali. Siak, I'm not sure. Well, she's gone hustled after it, but lost it anyway. Not a great pass from...
Saunders did a really nice job, though. A little bump, made sure that Siak just couldn't get into space.
A lot of pressure Dumerc put on Siak to make the catch there.
Yeah.
Well, the crowd are really enjoying themselves now. That might be the 6th man on the floor for them. Tunkler over to pick and roll. To Saunders. Where's the Saunders effect going to come into this game? Siak steps out. Saunders down low. Siak meets her and scores. Saunders. Well, that pick and roll was not working the first half. It is a merry dance they're in. Now, this is a substitution that I think they could have gone to. First of all, Marielle Amand into the game. We saw the replay there of Saunders drawing the foul out of Siak.
Well, they've run a couple of plays so that Yilmaz gets the ball. So the last 2 times, Gruder's actually just focused on guarding Yilmaz, which is really different than that Siak the problem last time.
Well, Lara Saunders now leads all scorers, having a big duck egg at halftime. 9 in this quarter. Oh my word, it's an unbelievable mistake from Strela. Now runs it back again. They've got 2-on-1. They must score here, France. Strela. Oh. France are in all sorts of bother. Another turnover. Strela does lay up this time and makes up for the mistake where she should have laid up last time. Incredible turnaround. 2 turnovers from Turkey after 2 consecutive turnovers from France. Here's Isla Alba trying to settle things down. 5-point lead for the French. Tunkler over to pick and roll, flicks it off to Yilmaz. Yilmaz looked at the shot.
Has to shoot that, Mick. Has to shoot that.
Shot clock's down, deep in the single digits. Alban runs out of floor space, and it will go back to Turkey with 1 on the shot clock.
They're not going to get a great look, a better look than Yilmaz had when she called it in that scenario. Back herself. The whole crowd was backing her. They were backing her to shoot it.
Well, they're going big now front. Chachon comes in. That is a huge lineup for France. That'd be bigger than most teams in the world. Maybe United States. Turnover on the shot, didn't get off.
Well, this is the first time they've gone with a big three after 7 minutes of this third quarter. This was the lineup that really did set the tone, although Lade has the ball.
Turkey have come out of the zone. They've gone back into the zone now, so it just means whether somebody can shoot that foul line jump shot.
Well, Gruder's just got to extend. Just pick and pop now, right there.
Lade misses the J. It's rebounded by France. That's exactly what they've got the three bigs in there for. Lade, Gomis, Chachon. Lade might get another shot. Gruder will get it instead. Gruder in and out. And that'll be a foul, I think, against Deandra Chachon. I think there was no way she should have gone after that ball once she'd been boxed out. Bahar Shala in the game, and great work from Sanders. She sits down with 9 points.
And you can't say enough good things about her, because she would have been sitting in that locker room thinking, what am I doing? I'm a better player than this. And she's come out and really has been active.
Gone to work, as they say.
Absolutely.
Here's Ivagin. Conclure. Badali back in the game, excuse me. Badali penetrates past the Chahala.
Great serve.
It doesn't matter what they do, they'll find Yilmaz and she's scoring right now.
That wasn't there in the first half, wasn't it? Ball reversal. The French had to chase it. They'd already started early enough. Yilmaz sealed off. Great pass. But the momentum's been broken now. Going with that smaller lineup has enabled Turkey to get a foothold in the game. It was only a 10-point game, even though it was low scoring. So I'm not sure if France can re-establish it.
I'm surprised France haven't gone to the zone with this big lineup too. Gruder, Chachon, turned over. Beautiful play from Ivagin. Badali. Yilmaz for three to tie it up. Get it! Take the lead, Turkey. What a turnaround. Salignac. Now this is where it gets loud and rowdy. Lade, Chachon. Gruder, reversal to Salignac. High post, Chachon. Down low, great pass. And two for Katachikiga.
Wow, big heads-up play by France. Great execution. You talked about the high post being open. Great seal down low, great execution. Game on, Mick, game on.
It's a wonderful game right now, for sure. Badali pops out in the perimeter. Badali for three. Short enough. And Gruder, the foul. The 2 sevens going at it. Badali will get the foul, kicks it to the referee. I'm just looking at these shirts, Mark, because Ivagin's got the second name on a shirt. Badali's got the second name on the shirt. I'm guessing they've just been recently married.
I guess.
But, could be wrong.
Hey, I'll tell you, you've mentioned Sassy Hipkins. Since she started this third quarter, both her work at the back of the zone has been tremendous. They can just find her for an open look from the perimeter. She'll really have a huge impact. She makes that. She's one of those players who's been here for a while with the team.
Wide open is Lade, rebounded by Katachikiga. It looked like a good pass, but picked up by Yilmaz.
But it's going your way. Yilmaz reacted faster than she's reacted the whole game.
1 point lead for France. Badali to Ivagin. Here's Conclure. Conclure goes away from Salignac. Conclure now, the jump shot is short. Salignac retrieves.
Well, poor decision.
Reversal here to Anna Lade. Chachon into the lane. Getting a big reversal into the high post now to Chachon. Now they're looking down low. There's the crossover, great pass. Katachikiga fumbled it. One on the shot clock, that's it. Oh, what a game. We've seen many 24-second violations. Another one there. 10.5 seconds left in the third period. Well, France have scored 10 points this quarter, 19.
Turkey have more in this quarter than they have on the game in the first half. They only had 17.
Alban, last shot in this third period, you'd think. Alban, Salignac goes, Chala, and scores! Oh! That is an incredible move by Bahar Chala. Elements of walking and traveling, perhaps, but the referees.
No, I'll go with a play. I'll go with a play. She just stepped through, held a pivot foot. Let's call it that way.
1 point lead for Turkey after 30 minutes of action. And listen to this noise in here.
Well, we're going to see a different set of stats right now from those that we saw at the half, because Turkey have just stepped it up a bit. It's not great for them, but where was it at the halftime? It's a big improvement in terms of how they've controlled things a lot better and done things with their defense that's generated their offense. But France still win the battle of the glass. The thing that really has struck me in that is that you had something that was working, you had a structure which was big at the three most of the period, and you change it and you go smaller and you go with three guards, and Turkey, that just took a little bit of pressure off them, and they just weren't the same athletic team defensively at that first part of the third quarter, France, as they were in that first half. And that's enabled Turkey to get a foothold, to get confident, with Sanders to get going, Yilmaz to make a couple of shots. And now it's, well, it's again, we're back to where we were at the start of the game, too close to call.
I just wonder whether Valerie Garnier predicted that Turkey would come out in the zone, hence you start Skrilla instead of Chachong.
But if you're going to start Skrilla, now it's not her fault, it's not the idea, it's for Skrilla then plays nervously. But if we had similar discussions about France and Eurobasket when Skrilla had to go in and shoot and try and open up the floor. And they've always had that player coming off the bench, and then in that period we saw there, and then when it was getting a bit, they were struggling, she just wasn't looking to be that player. So therefore you don't have to stretch the floor. Dumerc's back in the game, and the one good thing for France, Dumerc gets some key moments on the bench. The only player that should be really tired out there is Gruder. She's played major minutes.
I've seen it all now, Mark. I saw a bike on the floor.
You've seen a washing machine.
Two washing machines on the floor as well. You've seen it here in Turkey for the first time.
Obviously, the benefits of being a sponsor.
Fourth period set to start here. 10 minutes of action left in this day one, and what a game this is. 38-37. Turkey lead. Isel Alban, Yilmaz, and Turkey just look like they've got the step at the hop in their step right now. Oh, yeah, slight skipping a jump there. Badali fakes the shot. Badali throws up, and it's France that come up with the boards.
Unfortunately for Turkey, that had all marks of what happened in the first half. Full shot around the ring, couldn't finish.
Ruda is surrounded, and that'll be fresh ball.
Yevgen again at the back of the back of that defense, knowing when to rotate in, when to stay at home.
I don't think Sandrine Gruder's ever met so many friends in her life. When she gets that ball, everybody wants to be around her. Good step out there from Eve again. Dumerc over the corner. Hasn't scored much today, Celine Dumerc. Gruder, what a terrible pass from Chachong.
Great hands by Sagrado. She got really active from the help side, got her hand in and rotated.
Badali, Alban, Yilmaz to pick and roll. Alban turns the corner. Alban goes up and is fouled by Salignac, number 14 for France. There'll be 2 shots to come for Isel Alban.
Then the difference again, because Gruder guarding Yilmaz, she won't leave her alone now, because Yilmaz is feeling it a little bit, so she wouldn't rotate to the middle, down the middle, and Alban didn't help, and that's not the same French defense we saw in the first half, and it's largely down to Gruder being assigned, if you want, to stop Yilmaz getting the ball. Got to see Sanders soon. You can't let her sit there after that great start in the third quarter. Can't let her sit there too long.
That is very, very true. Sandrine Gruder plucks off another rebound for her. And it's rebound number 9 for the game. Gruder, Salignac. I think France in the same way, just trying to find a fifth player to get on the floor, Mark. I'm not sure who it would be. Well, tough play from Celine Dumerc, who turns to the referee and said, give me the play as well. Foul.
She felt a little contact around her elbow, but Dumerc, as France always do, when they need a big shot, she's the player giving it to him.
Badali flicks it in, hits both sides of the rim and comes out. Now they've got to put pressure here. Dumerc is fouled. A wise foul there from Bahachala. So 15 for Turkey. Point lead for the French, and Tanqueray is coming into the game here. It's a bold move by Valérie Garnier as we go searching for our stats. The 5'5" Montpellier player.
She hasn't played yet. No, it's her first action in the game.
They said they're trying to find a fifth player. It's what it is, the point guard to make Dumerc the off guard.
Yeah, Dumerc will move to the 2, but she turns it over.
Issel Albon looking for a bit of help, gets the pick and roll from Yilmaz, turns the corner as well. There's the kick out. Yverding can shoot it. 3 for Saji Yverding.
I love it when I say something, then when she gets it, it's good.
2-point lead now for Turkey.
She can do that for this team, Yverding at 3. She can stretch the floor, she's got to believe it.
Chachong, Tanqueray. Must be a little nervous out there. Marielle Amand goes short on that jump shot. Not a rebounder inside, really. Badali's picked up a dribble needlessly. Tanqueray now trying to get off to that Turkish guard. Yilmaz for 3. Short, and Turkey rebound. Good play from Issel Albon.
If you're Turkey now, you like this guard change by Garnier because you've got a better backcourt combination in. They're more active. And both ends, and Albon just chased it down and was right in it.
It's a tough place to put somebody in the fourth quarter. Badali's reverse layup. Amand comes out and is fouled by Bahachala.
Badali's 0 for 3 now on penetration in this period. Now you can argue she's getting there, but they got there in the first half too and couldn't finish. It's Sanders is back. Sanders has got to go the whole 7 now.
Charles sat down, Laura Sanders in, Mark, you're right. And Badali sits down. Badali does not look right at all. He's going to go down the other end of the bench to the physio, perhaps. Chachong is the reversal. Ruda, high post. Chachong should flash into the high post soon. Nope. Go away from it. Tanqueray. Ruda, wide open. Oh, he didn't get it to her quick enough. Tanqueray for 3, just stepped in the game. Short. Oh, that's unfortunate, because I'll tell you what, Chachong had an offensive rebound in position.
All over the glass with no one anywhere in a white shirt near her.
So, Garnier needs to come up with some options here. Because Turkey have all the momentum. 6 3/4 minutes left in this game. 82 points have been scored in total. We're going to struggle to get near 100. Tanqueray guarded by Tanqueray. Here's Sanders. And somebody didn't get the memo. Either way, it's a turnover against Turkey. Tanqueray and Sanders contrived to miss that one up.
Yilmaz is going to need a spell here. She won't be able to go the whole half. She's almost done the whole half. Get her out now and give her a minute or so to get her straight back.
Dumerc being taken away from the pick and roll, decides to go against another 3. Tanqueray! Allez les Bleus! Hits the big 3 there.
Well, she had the side of the one before, and then the Turkey offered it to her.
Now you'll see her play some defense with a bit more energy for sure. She's got it, Tanqueray. Albon rubbed off on the screen. There's the switch. Great pass down low to Sanders. Finishes well. Beautiful play from Laura Sanders. 1-point lead for Turkey now. Tanqueray. The next shot for little Tanqueray will be the most important one. Can she score again? Man-to-man now for Turkey to come out of the zone. Dumerc, Tanqueray, Dumerc, tough looking 3. Chachong will get the, no, it's a box out foul. on Eve again.
Yeah, Sasievkin missed up, then just grabbed her.
And the crowd a little displeased with that goal.
I think she needs, she's asking for a little bit more protection on Celine Dumerc.
So Vidali comes in, Alban will take her final rest, I believe, Mark. Alban will come back in for Tonkura in a minute. Tonkare. She's just been itching to get another three off, I'm sure. Gruder penetrates, Gruder goes hard and misses. Didn't quite get close enough to the basket.
Well, they've done a really nice job on Sandrine Gruder and taking away a lot of the options that she has, and she just went looking for one then.
Vidali couldn't find Yilmaz.
Yilmaz is wide open. Took care in there to get it all back to her.
No double team coming. They're going to leave Tonkare with Yilmaz. Great pass to Sanders. 3-point lead for Turkey. France need to just calm down, sort themselves out. Here's Junaid. Down low to Amant, and a foul against Sanders. That'll be a third. Good play from Marielle Amant.
It's a great little first step, but poor defense by Sanders. A little bit late, and she just then went and hit her. You know, just got to stay in stance, take a bit of contact.
That's a great substitution. Garnier takes Tonkare out. Well, Tonkare's given her 3 points and added minutes. Gomis comes back in.
Take Gruder out with 4:39 to go. She's got to come back. That'll be a brief one.
A minute's rest, I'm sure. I'm sure Alban will be back in the game in a minute. Gomis goes under, another foul, this time against Eve again. 15th foul for Turkey, Mark, that could be telling.
And again, a little bit late. So they were late, but they still went with the contact. That one was all right, because at the end of the day, if she hadn't hit her, Gomis was going to score.
Yeah, that's a foul. There's no complaints there. 8,000 fans out.
But they don't have a problem with a missed shot.
This is a Weetabix free throw here, because she needs a bit more energy and power on this one. And misses. Oh, almost an offensive rebound from Amant, too. Turkey survived. They still lead by 3. Tonkura. Vidali, excuse me. Here's Eve again. This is Tonkura on the weak side. Another turnover against Turkey.
Well, all of a sudden, that French defense starts to look a little bit like it looked in the first half. And they have the big 3-4-5 combination with Gomi at the 2. That's just a massive defensive unit, because she's so quick, Gomi, and Dumerc so smart.
Dumerc to Gomis. Gomis, offensive foul. I'm not sure that's interesting call. Smile there from...
Wouldn't mind seeing it again, because I don't really know where the contact was, apart from on the shoulder of Tonkura.
There was a definite nudge, but it was just the angle that Vidali had. Yeah, defensively, it didn't worry me.
What Turkey wouldn't give to give Yilmaz an open look here from the nice little pick and pop. This could be the play. She's wide open.
Oh, wide open. Yilmaz for 3. We missed that one. What a rebound from Amant. And Dumerc now will surely put pressure on this Turkish defense. He's gone away from it. Chachong back to Dumerc. Dumerc calls the play. France in a slow-down game here. Well, Siet picked up a dribble early. There's Amant.
Got to go at Yilmaz.
Kick. Chachong, Gomis, time running out here. They're not going to get a shot off. It's France's turn now to not understand the shot clock.
So Almor has the basketball at the elbow on the foul line, guarded by a very tired Yilmaz, who she's probably quicker than anyway. And even if she doesn't get to the basket, she'll create rotation and help. Got to be aggressive now, France. Got to remember what got them that lead in the first part of the game.
I think the problem is they're looking for Dumerc to make the decisions, aren't they?
Yep.
Dumerc goes under the screen, gets the hand up from Sanders. Another foul from Sanders. No, it's Dumerc's foul.
Dumerc foul.
Third team foul for Turkey.
Now someone else from Turkey, be it Sasiyevkin or whether it be Vidali, there's so much attention around Yilmaz in particular setting the screen. If they just move the ball, they're going to come up open. They've just got to back themselves and make that open look. Big call by Garnier to go small here.
Strela comes in, replaces Chao Chong. And Strela will guard Ivagin, the shooter. Alban. Dumert's got to be very careful. Doesn't pick up a third foul here. As France edge closer to the bonus. Sanders wide open, takes the jump shot, little short. Alban chases after the rebound. And I think she's out of bounds.
Yeah, out of bounds. Great effort, though. What an effort.
Just slipped on the floor as she went to pick the ball up.
And you don't mind the option there if you're Turkey. You got a look for Yilmaz wide open. You got a look for Sanders wide open. Sanders may have taken it to the basket, but they're getting the right people to ball.
Strela to Gomis. Here's Dumert. Dumert pops out. Alban paying close attention. Dumert, little flick shot. Oh, Gomis ended up with an offensive rebound. A lot of bumping going on out there. Down low to Gruder. Great catch. Mamad scores for two.
It's a super catch, isn't it?
It was all in the catch, wasn't
And
it?
you've got to credit Golmidov for staying active on the glass. That's a hell of an offensive rebound.
Turkey start again, a 1-point lead. Vidali over the pick and roll. Vidali into the lane. Alban had the three, didn't want it. Oh, slight carry from Isla Alban. Gets the ball back again, steps in, crossover, and a foul. Oh, they're going to give it 2 shots, though. The foul was just inside the 3-point line, I believe, or on the foul line. Tough call. It's going to go against 12. Amant of France, her 4th foul.
Well, Tuncler's going to check into the game. Interesting to see where. Well, Uzogo matches the French move to the small lineup, but putting his own small lineup in the game.
Begins to down, 2 shots for Isla Alban. He will go to Dynamo Kursk next year in Russia.
It's one of those things, Mick, and stay on the line. You can tell every young player, just stand on the line. Don't walk away. You'll end up losing where your normal bounce. You stay still, makes the shot.
2-point lead for Turkey, 47-45. We'll get close to about 52-53 for each team. Maybe a bit more. Dumert under the screens. A little bit of a duck and a dive for Celine Dumert. Penetrates. Gomis didn't want the shot. Gomis penetrates. Backboard. On the basket. Emily Gomis has come up with the biggest move, and you can hear the pin drop around the arena as this one has just been tied up. Gomis, who went 1 for 2 on the free throw line a couple of minutes ago, will get a bonus shot here. Drops this one with ease, and France are back in the lead again. Timeout for Yıldızoglu of Turkey with 1:58. He'll advance the ball up the floor. And there's 4 timeouts left in this game. 2 for France, 2 for Turkey.
Well, Yıldızoglu's options here. You've put it together enough. You will have prepared. You will have said end-game situation. What do we do? And at the moment, I'd still like to see Yevgen go back in and just go with the 2 guards. Turkey looks so much better with that lineup during this game today. Do you go and keep going to Yilmaz? If they don't get anything out of bounds, you've got to pick and pop out and see what reaction you get. But other players have to step up. If France still play the defense the way they have, which is to chase Yilmaz, someone else is open. And everyone on the floor can shoot it, but they're going to leave Tuncler in there.
Well, Lara Sanders, what's she got, 9 points in the game? 13 points in the game, but really, Mark, she has to get one of these shots in the next couple of minutes. It'll be interesting to see how many shots she does get. But I think the key rests with Sanders rather than Yilmaz.
Well, I think the deal will be Gruder will have to guard Yilmaz, and Sanders, whether she gets the shot or not, just has to get all over the glass.
Double pick and roll down here for Vidali, passing from Tuncler. Sanders steps out.
They're going to get Gruder out the middle with Yilmaz Gardner. There it is. Oh, she blows it.
And she will get the ball back again. Sanders went a bit short on that shot.
Well, Yilmaz just dragged Gruder right out the middle. They got the option they want. Sanders take it right up there. It's a good executed play.
Now, Sanders got to watch out. She got a foul in the first half on a moving screen. Yilmaz will dribble back out to Alban. Whole shot clock left on this now. Yilmaz backing down. Gruder, Yilmaz goes up, flicks it a bit hard, gets a rebound, put back in, goal. Alban the rebound, back out to Vadali, another offense for Turkey.
Well, they've had 2 shots to take the lead here already.
You know what, Mark, they can't afford to miss this one because clock is right down. Sanders the jump shot. Sanders does miss it, Gruder the rebound. Dumert now will take her time. And she is going to be greeted with a volley of whistles.
This is Celine Dumert time, Mick. This is where Celine Dumert has grown her reputation.
Alban steps out, lucky there, Alban not to pick up a foul. Dumert up in the air. There was contact. Dumert a little too lackadaisical. Big smile on her face. She's got to get back up now on defense. Alban, wide open corner. There's the three. The three. Alban nails it. What a shot from Isla Alban. Well, listen to the arena now. A 2-point lead for Turkey. The turnover from Dumert. A wide open jump shot. And you know what? Dumert sat on the rear end down there after being knocked down. Didn't want to hustle up. And she paid the price.
Well, again, with Serbia, it's not about all the time. It's not about talent, etc., etc. You've got to do the small things. Yeah, who cares? She may have been fouled or may not. Just get back. Get up, get back. Great find by Vadali. Great recognition. And that's why Isla Alban was part of the EuroLeague women's team that won a championship. Fearless and knocked down the three.
Well, big chance now to draw up a play. For Valérie Garnier here. There's the bench scoring 16 for France. A lot of that was the first half.
Oh, you'd love to see Gruder now go low, get it deep, because I don't think they've still got anyone that can guard her deep. So if they can get it to her deep, that will, be the primary option. They've always got options coming out there. If they can't get that great look underneath, or if they can't get the look inside of Gruder, this is when Dumert just makes shots. Almost lives for these moments.
Players back on the floor. France will advance it down the floor with that timeout. Skrela looks on, 13 for France there. Valérie Garnier barking the orders out on the sideline. Dumert should get the first pass. He does indeed. It's getting a little louder. Zone for Turkey.
Big call.
It is indeed. Amant.
Throw it into Gruder.
Gomis for three. And that might be Turkey's game right now. Not sure what France are going to do. 28 seconds left. They'll play one out.
They're going to back their defense. Gruder was wide open, man. Sealed off wide open. Couldn't find her.
Any basket here might kill this game right off. Alban, Sonkleur penetrates. Skrela, turnover. Gruder's on the floor. Dumert's got it. Dumert now to tie it up. Skrela doesn't want to shoot it. Dumert will. Dumert the J to tie it. Missed it. Gruder, Gomis, game over. Turkey have won this game. And probably a bigger game than you might think for a day one action. 50-48, listen to the noise in this arena. France have lost their first opening game. Turkey have won. And what an atmosphere, as usual here in Ankara. Phenomenal, phenomenal play. Isla Alban's three was the go-ahead three-pointer with 45 seconds left. France had a couple of shots and did not get them off.
Well, that's just a phenomenal coaching performance by Yunusoglu at half-time to actually get his team positive about what they were going to do. Great execution in the zone, and what, it doesn't get any better, Phil Sharman. Stats in this game are almost meaningless, man. Don't mean a thing that they only shot 29%. They've given themselves a shot of winning the group, given themselves a direct route into the quarterfinals if they carry on with this winning the games that they have to win. But you can't underestimate a low-scoring game. The impact of Shaziyekin at the back of that zone was great. And Sun showed she has some great character in there, because she had an atrocious first half and then just came up big at the start of the third quarter. And with Yilmaz just combined, she led scorers for Turkey with 13 points and led with 7 rebounds. And at half-time, we were wondering where she was. Bruder just got it done for France. Probably didn't get the ball enough in the second half. But that's what playing at home helps. Because 8,000 people helped Turkey get that game. And Alba made the winning shot and sealed it.
Well, you know, if ever a game was going to kick off a tournament day one, this was it. 50-48, Turkey win over France. So the European silver medalists have been beaten by the European bronze medalists. What a start. And Turkey have made their intent quite clear right from the start. They are here to be a keen competitor to win this tournament. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. We got game 2 coming up of this second matchup. Brazil against the Czech Republic. Join us then. And we'll leave it for there with these slow-mos. Thank you. See you later.
Défaite courte mais très très frustrante pour l'équipe de France. Céline, c'est vraiment dommage d'avoir raté le coche en début de troisième quart-temps où là vous prenez l'eau.
Oui, effectivement, on avait fait une belle première mi-temps avec un début un peu difficile, mais on revient bien, on les laisse marquer 17 points, donc c'est bien. Et voilà, elle commence la deuxième mi-temps avec bien plus d'envie. On les laisse revenir et on sait que voilà, quand on joue contre une équipe qui est à domicile, qui commence à inverser la tendance, c'est toujours plus difficile de les contenir.
Le manque de jeu aussi à l'intérieur, le manque de solutions à l'intérieur, ça vous a coûté un petit peu le match?
C'est sûr que nos grandes sont ciblées, donc on a essayé de donner les ballons, mais on voyait bien que dès qu'on donnait le ballon à l'intérieur, ça venait doubler, tripler des fois, donc on n'a peut-être pas eu assez d'alternance dans le jeu, mais on ne peut pas gagner qu'avec des shoots extérieurs, donc il faut qu'on donne le ballon dedans, mais voilà, je pense qu'on rate un peu le coche et il y a un rebond ou deux qu'on doit contenir, qu'on ne fait pas, et les matchs comme ça se joue à des détails.
Merci Céline, l'équipe de France qui devra se reprendre dès demain face au Mozambique. Valérie, juste un petit mot, c'est une défaite rageante, frustrante parce que vous aviez le match en main et on sent que l'équipe a perdu le fil du match au fur et à mesure.
Oui, on s'est relâché, elles ont durci le jeu, on n'a pas répondu présent au niveau de la dureté, on a laissé échapper des ballons au rebond qui ont été trop importants, qui ont été préjudiciables, on a manqué un petit peu de lucidité, on est encore en train d'apprendre et je crois que ce soir on a appris quelque chose, c'est qu'effectivement pour jouer ce genre de match, on ne peut pas se relâcher. 3 minutes par-ci, 3 minutes par-là, il faut qu'on soit centré, on a besoin de tout le monde. Voilà, il y a quand même des choses positives.
Un mot sur le match de demain, ça sera une autre physionomie, un adversaire un petit peu inconnu.
Oui, un adversaire inconnu, sauf qu'il a perdu que de 15 points contre le Canada, qui est une équipe où on a toujours, nous, des difficultés. Maintenant, la compétition, elle fait que commencer, donc on doit s'en tenir à prendre maintenant le match qui vient. C'est le plus important, c'est le Mozambique, et ainsi de suite.
Sevgili basketbol severler, bir kez daha hatırlatalım. Dünya kadın basketbolunun iki önemli ülkesi Brezilya ve Çek Cumhuriyeti. Az sonra karşılaşacaklar Çek Cumhuriyeti. FIBA Dünya sıralamasında 5. sırada yer alan bir ülke ve Brezilya 1.
Après avoir raté le coche hier face à l'équipe turque, l'équipe de France doit absolument gagner pour éviter de se mettre en difficulté. A priori, c'est l'adversaire le plus faible, le Mozambique, ce dimanche.
Oui, normalement, c'est l'adversaire le plus faible du groupe, sachant le contexte aujourd'hui, c'est un petit peu plus compliqué que prévu. Mais c'est aussi une bonne rencontre pour que l'équipe de France retrouve confiance, se remette bien dans le rythme et les idées à l'endroit avant le dernier match capital contre le Canada.
Voilà, retrouver la confiance, c'est le maître mot de l'équipe de France pour jouer cette équipe du Mozambique qui a été vice-championne d'Afrique au dernier championnat d'Afrique des Nations.
currently the fifth place on the FIBA This is taking a few Philippines in the World Championship. And they qualified by acquiring his sixth place in Eurobasket Women 2013. Sevgili basketbol severler, Çin Cumhuriyeti Uluslararası Basketbol takımı şu anda FIBA Dünya sıralamasında 5. sırada yer alıyor ve 5. kez Dünya Şampiyonası'na katılıyor Çin Cumhuriyeti. Dünya Şampiyonası'na katılma hakkını 5. yıl Avrupa Şampiyonası'nda olarak elde ettiler. And Brazil currently ranked the 17th in FIBA. We were in World Ranking. Is appearing for the 16th time at FIBA World Championship for women. And they qualified by finishing off in the third place of 2013 FIBA Americas Championship for women. Brezilya ise FIBA Dünya sıralamasında 7. sırada 16. kez Dünya Şampiyonası'nda boy gösteriyor. Brezilya Uluslararası Basketbol takımı ve geçtiğimiz yıl FIBA Amerika Şampiyonası'nda 3. olarak Dünya Şampiyonası'na katılma hakkı kazandılar.
Ladies and gentlemen,